product has been applied in many important projects in Saudi Arabia. It has been applied at King Abdullah for financial district project. It has been applied at helicopter hangar of Aramco at KAUST University, and also it has been applied at Princess Noor University, which is one of the biggest universities in Saudi Arabia or in the Middle East. And also it has been applied and approved by the Civil Defense and we applied this paint at Tabuk Airport, which is a city in the north of Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much, and I will be very, very glad to hear your questions.
I'm Vijay Bharti from Coordinate Partners. So, question is, what is the life cycle of this paint? Once I have applied, and after how long again I have to apply this?
The warranty, of the paint, it's 10 years. But what we say, if the paint exists over the steel structure or the steel substrates, then the mechanism will be work whether if the paint exists or not. But the warranty that we provide from the Jazeera paints is a 10 years for any project we enter.
Another question is, once we have applied on the structural steel, there will be some thickness based on your calculation. Then for that thickness measurement, is there any special equipment to measure that thickness if you are complying with your stable, or how do we proceed for that?
You mean, sorry, again the question, you mean how to apply the equipment? Sorry?
After applying the thickness on the structural steel,
yes,
which is coming from your table, how we will measure that thickness, whether we have correctly made that thickness or not?
Okay, during the application of this kind of paint, because it's a very high weld thickness, Al Jazeera paints always provide inspectors that certified from the NACE or Swiss CSWEB. And this inspector witness the application of the paint and check the thickness of the paint during the application or during the process to ensure the thickness that has been required is applied properly in your project or on the steel sizes.
So do you also provide any support during the project whether this thickness has been made correctly on the steel, or is there some specific some parties who are making this supplying these paints, or the contractor who is preparing this complete plant or structure who is responsible for the application?
Okay, now for example, if we have a project and we have a requirement for the project, first of all we send our engineer or technical engineers to calculate the HP, to see their plans, okay, and review all the steel items and calculate the HP over A for every item, because every steel size has a different thickness or will require different thickness for the paint. And after we review all that, we provide the contractor, the thickness that should be required for his steel structures. And later on, after we win the bid, we provide our technical support to the site to witness and to inspect the thickness. And also we have some contractors, they don't really aware of the application of this paint because there is a tolerance you have to take care during the erection of the steel structure. So it's you have to be very aware, and the paint manufacturer has to support you 100% with the technical department to ensure it will not happen. Nothing will happen during the erection of the steel structure after the paint.
Ashraf Karim from High Water. Thank you very much for your comprehensive information. It's really technical and interesting. I have two questions. The first one is just to continue for the first question here for the expired painting. 10 years is okay, it's very good, but do you have in your technical specification, if I go for this painting, in your technical specification, do you have some sort of decay rate for this because it is not feasible that after 9 years and 10 months, it will give me 2 years guarantee, it will give me 2 hours resistant, but after 2 months, it will give nothing. So there should be some decaying rate for this painting in the specifications, the technical specification.
Okay.
So is it there or not? This is the first question. The second one, you said that your solvent base used is some sort of polyphosphate. And I think this phosphate in a fire, it will give phosphorus oxide, which will be very, very toxic. And you said also that this is not a toxic material. So this is not a toxic material in normal cases. In normal, if you are in normal case, it will not be a toxic.
Okay.
But in case of fire, it will evolve the phosphorus oxide, which is very, very toxic. So is it? I don't know.
First, about the first question, you mean about the warranty, right? We do recommend when we win a bid to the construction company, we do recommend, or to the owner of the company, we do recommend like a recoating or an inspection during after the apply. So our technical department, if he approve about this kind of an inspection during the year, we are happy to do it to ensure the quality of our product after we sell. Because the most important is the service after sales, not the service before sales. And we have like the recommend or the technical department. They, for example, they have like a schedule of an inspection during after applying the test. They take some samples of the paint to check if the paint is properly working, and we test these samples at our factory or at the laboratory of the Jazeera paints. And for the other question about the toxic of the intumescent paint, we are, and the purpose of this paints to help the people to evacuate from the building, not to let the people stay in the building during the fire. Okay, so we have so we are helping the firefighters first of all to reach the building before totally destroyed. We are cooperating with the other systems that I have mentioned, that we have implemented those systems, for example, education people about the source of fire, and the second system to have sprinklers in your buildings, to active completely 100% during the fire, to let the passive fire protection system to act properly during the fire. About the toxicity, you can measure the toxicity according to the volatile organic compounds in the product. The volatile organic compounds in our product for the solvent base, it doesn't exceed 300 grams per liter during the fire.
Yeah, that is right. This is in normal cases, but I mean during the fire, I'm not talking about the solvent itself. The solvent is okay, there's nothing wrong with the solvent. I'm talking about
the emission of the gases. Exactly.
Phosphorus oxide. Phosphorus oxide is very, very toxic. The TLV of phosphorus oxide may go to 0.2 ppm. So we're talking about a very, very toxic gas.
According, if we talk about the VOC contents, the VOC contents, it doesn't, okay, some of them, they emission during the fire, but some of them, it's still in the paints after application. But if we talk about the percentage of the VOC, of the volatile organic compounds inside the composite, I'm not talking, it doesn't harm the people during the halation of while they are evacuating. No, it has a little effect, but it's not danger as much as you think, because we have tested also the toxicity of this product in our laboratory, and also we do some researches with Wellington Fire Research Center, because they do also test the intumescent paints as well during the fire, whether it's toxic or not toxic. Because if it's toxic, then they will not give you like a certificate, and they will take the risk to Al Jazeera or any other paints company to give them like approval for a toxic material or a toxic paint. So during the fire, we do also do some researches with Wellington Fire Research Center to test the toxicity of the paint as well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdullah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.